It may be in this moment in your life you're feeling a hurt and a pain because of what's missing in your life, what you wish was there that isn't. In the next few minutes, I want to share a secret weapon you can use to bring joy and peace into every part of your life. There are times in life when you just feel like everything is wrong. Nothing's going right, and the things that you're dreaming of, the things that you want to happen, seem out of reach. And I want to talk today for just a few minutes about what I have found in my life to be kind of the secret weapon of fighting emotionally, spiritually, mentally against that feeling. There is this sense that we have sometimes that our life is defined by what's missing. We get so focused and fixated on the things that are missing that we lose track of all the great and beautiful things that are already there. The practice of shifting your focus to what you have, to what's already in place and already in your life, instead of focusing on what's missing, that practice is called gratitude. And I find that gratitude in my life is the secret weapon. It's kind of the inoculation against feeling overwhelmed by the things that are missing in your life. And so if you want to cultivate more gratitude in your life, I want to share 3 suggestions for how you can do that and how you can find more of that in your life every day. And the first is focus on what you have, not on what's missing. All of us, when we're really willing to stop for a minute and take an inventory of our lives and what we have in our lives, we find that there are so many blessings. There are people in our lives, there are events, there are things going on with our health, there are things in our career. There are so many wonderful things. Now, the pain we experience because of the things that are missing, because of the losses, because of the failures, because of the difficulties with our health, because of difficulties in relationships and in many parts of our life, those circumstances tend to cause us to focus on what's missing. But I think the trick of gratitude is instead to put our hearts and our minds on the things that we have, the things that are already in our lives that we can be grateful for. And so it starts by making that inventory. So by making a list, and you may need to take out a sheet of paper right now, even though it's very difficult and very hard, and what you're going to want to write on that list is all the things that are wrong and all the things that are missing in your life. The more difficult practice is to sit down sometimes and write all the things that are right, all the things that are good in your life. And that leads to the second tip, the second suggestion, which is to create a ritual of gratitude. You know, we have here in the United States where I live, we have Thanksgiving every year in November, which is a time to stop and think about what you're grateful for. But, you know, eating some turkey and pumpkin pie and watching football is probably, on one day, is probably not enough time to really cultivate that sense of gratitude in your life. I really think it needs to be at least a daily practice. It may need to be more than that for you. You may need one in the morning, one in the afternoon, but a practice where you set aside some time. You set an alert on your phone, or you just do it because it's a ritual that you're just going to make part of your life, where you stop and think about the things that are on that list of things that you can be grateful for, the good things in your life, the positive things in your life. And stopping and doing that on a regular basis as a ritual habit part of your life, that can really change the way you experience the world every day and the way you see things. And it will start to shift your focus, because what you give your attention to, what you give your thoughts to, what you give your mind to will create who you are and how you feel about the world. So by being very intentional about where you focus, you can change the way you feel and the way you see the things around you. And then the third suggestion, which is really just kind of a very practical one, is this idea of being with people and spending time with people who are in more difficult and harder situations than where you are. It's easy for us to take for granted where we are and what we have in our life, but if we're willing to take the time and stop for a minute and spend it with people who have less than you, who are going through difficulties that you're not going through, people that you can help, people that you can make a difference with, it creates a huge shift in gratitude of the things you have in your own life. And it also changes and transforms the way you see your own life. You start to see the things you have as great blessings. And you start to realize, man, there's a lot of people that have it worse than I do, and I can actually help. I can actually make a difference for others. And that shift creates almost an empowerment in you where you start to realize, man, I'm in a place where I can help other people. I have a lot to be grateful for, and I have a lot I can give back. And when you start to shift and live in that space, it transforms you. It starts to make you live your life every day with more gratitude, with more grace, and to see the things in your life as beautiful. So that's what I would recommend to you. And I know that you may be coming to this moment today and feeling a little bit overwhelmed by some things that are going on, the things that are missing in your life right now that are causing you pain, and I know that's difficult, and I have great empathy and sympathy because I've gone through so many of those situations in my own life. But my hope, my desire, my heart for you is that you would be able to find and embrace the spaces of beauty in your life, the places where there are so many good and wonderful things going on, and that you would then be able to bring that spirit of gratitude and hope and joy into every part of your life, to every one that you meet, because the world needs that so much. Thanks for taking a few minutes with me today. If this was helpful to you, I hope you'll like, share, comment, subscribe in the place that you found it. And also, if you would like to see more videos like this, check out my website, brettculp.com, to learn more.